team in later rounds depending on who is available. So, Shannon, should Tampa take a quarterback?
Yeah, Skip, I'm not saying, I don't know if they'll take one in the first round, Skip. I don't know if outside of the top 5, if anybody have a grade like that. They're probably looking to take someone bottom of the second round, maybe third round, something of that nature. But, Skip, I don't think you should, and that's the mistake a lot of teams will make. You wait till the quarterback is on his last leg, and then you try to take. Miami finally believes they have their guy in Tua. Skip, Dan Marino retired in 2000. Jim Kelly retired in 1997, and it took them until, what, 3 years ago to believe they got their guy in Josh Allen. This is what happens. If the check engine light comes on, your gas light comes on, Skip. You wait till the gas light come on, you see a quarter of a tank. Ah, man, you know, I will wait, man. I'll probably go from here to San Francisco on a quarter of a tank. Then you run out, and then what? Side, you got a car that's going to be messed up because you let the gas get completely out of it. No. And Bruce Arians will be foolish to wait till Tom Brady get in the year 22. Let's just say he plays another year. 23, say, you know, we're going to take one. Tom, this is Tom last year. We're going to take one in the draft the following. You know, you get somebody in and you try to develop. You see what's happened to Coach Belichick. Now, Coach Belichick believed he had his developmental guy. He had his bridge with Jimmy Garoppolo. That's what he believed.
Well, then he thought he had another bridge with Jared Stidham, right?
Stids.
Yeah, Stiddy.
That's all your fault. That's your fault.
Yeah.
But, Skip, no, I think they're saying if there's a guy somewhere between the 3rd and the 7th round that we can develop, keep him on. Tom plays this year. He learns on the Tom. Tom comes back, play year 23? Okay, fine. But I don't think they're going to reach. It's like, oh, we got to have a quarterback. Nah, it's like he said, Bruce B.A. said, it's going to be a developmental guy, a guy that's a year or two away.
Shannon Sharp.
Yes.
I am about to invoke the D word when it comes to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That D stands for dynasty.
Oh, my goodness.
It has started. It is going to be the bane of your existence for the next X years on this show.
One
and done?
One.
No.
One.
At least 2.
One.
Maybe 3. 3 would qualify as a dynasty.
Give me the feel.
No, I'm just saying he's going to play until, you know who he is. He's going to play until he's 45 at least, and I wouldn't be surprised at 46 or 47.
So he's going to play, he's going to get at least 23 years in.
I'm not betting against this guy. It's the one guy I never bet against. He has cost you probably 100 cases of Diet Mountain Dew.
Oh, yeah, in 5 years, he definitely cost me that.
Okay. So there is no way, if we're talking about the last pick in the first round, that Bruce Arians or Todd Light should even think about quarterback, even if they have a first round, bottom of the first round grade on one of the next quarterbacks down the line after those top 5. Because Kuiper's got them taking Barmore, the defensive tackle out of Alabama, at 32.
Right.
And obviously, Sue is getting up there in age, so that's a great fit for me. So you should maximize your chances to go D-word dynasty from this point on, because you need a backup, if not a rotational player for Sue, and you got Vita Vea, who got hurt for a while last year, but came back like gangbusters. I
think in that spot, Skip, you can take best available player.
Okay.
You don't really, they're looking at it like, we got all our guys back. Who's the highest drafted player on our board?
Okay, I'm good with that because that's how you maximize your D-word chances going forward over the next 3 years.
Correct.
That's what I would do, which brings me back to Bruce Arians. Obviously, he is a quarterback's coach and a guru of quarterbacks. I thought he was going to retire a couple of years ago. So,
well, he was retired.
I know. Well, that's what I'm saying. I thought he was done.
Yeah.
So my point is, how much longer is he going to go? Well, he'll go when Tom Brady walks out that door into the sunset. I'm pretty sure he will too.
Well, I hope he does with Roy Williams. He gives Byron Leftwich his blessing.
Okay. And God bless that. I agree. I am completely with that notion. But the point is, for Bruce Arians talking about, yeah, we take a quarterback if one's there that we like. Well, it's not for him. Because you're good to go. You got Blaine Gabbert as your backup. He's a perfectly serviceable backup quarterback who started in this league. He's not the future, obviously, but he's the present. Could he win you a couple of games if you needed to? Sure, he could. He's done it before.
Yeah, with that level of talent around him, yeah, he should be able to win a game.
Okay. He's decent. He's had his moments in this league.
Hey, Skip, you remember what happened when you don't have an adequate backup, and then you believe they have an adequate backup. Remember what happened with the Colts? all of a sudden Peyton Manning wasn't going to be able to play, and you just anticipate, well, Peyton, he never gets hurt, and you didn't prepare adequately, you go 2-14, the entire front office is gone. You luck up and get Andrew Luck.
You did.
But that's the thing, Skip.
I got it.
I believe you got to plan a couple of years because, Skip, you're not going to... I know everybody wants the situation like they had in San Francisco. You go Joe Montana, and then you go Steve Young. Or Green Bay, you go Brett Favre, and you get 16 years with Aaron Rodgers. Skip, that doesn't happen.
Okay, but Aaron had to sit for 3 long years.
Which was perfect. Which was perfect.
Okay. I don't think they're thinking in terms of 3 years from now in Tampa. I think they're thinking about 2021.
Right.
No, I think they're going to max out their chances.
That's what I'm saying.
Now.
But let's just say you believe Tom plays until he's 45. Okay. That means he's going to have to come back in for his 23rd season. Well, if I got a guy this year, he learns 1, 2 years under Tom, then I'm tempted to turn it over to him, Skip.
Okay. So next down the list, if you look at Kuiper's list, you got Davis Mills, the Stanford kid, who I like. I can see that. He's got him targeted. It's mid-second round. He's got him going to Washington at the 19th pick in the second round. Okay. So he's next. I like Kellen Mond. I watched him a lot at Texas A&M. Yeah. He could be intriguing. Would he catch Bruce Arians' eye? You know, Kellen Mond played a lot of football because he started some when he was a freshman. Right. Then he played sophomore, junior, senior year. He was the starter. And they had good records. They went his 3 starting years, 9-4, 8-5, 9-1. He's won a lot of big games. Yeah. He had a lot of big comebacks against LSU and against Florida. I like him a lot as a second, third-round pick. Right. And then there's that Kyle Trask at Florida, who I did love. Right. But again, he's got ability. He's got size and big arm.
Well, he ain't got no mobility.
No, he doesn't have any mobility. Okay, so that's next up. Right. So what I'm saying is, would Todd Light fall in love with one of those 3 at number 32? Right. I guess it's possible. Possible, but not likely. Okay, to me, you go best available. Yeah. Or you go Barmore if that would make sense to me. Yeah, sure. Because you got a chance to win it all the next 2 years, I think, because you got everybody pretty much under contract, right? Yeah. And I could see both Brady and Gronk going at least 2 more years. See what happens. Take best available all through the draft. They got all their picks. They're at the bottom of the rounds, but they got them all.
I mean, what about Father Time?
Yeah.
When are you going to wake up? Don't Father Time tap somebody on the shoulder all the time?
You've been tapping Father Time on the shoulder for 4 years,
I'm just
5 years.
Skip, I'm just asking.
So is it possible that you think Tom Brady is just going to, as they say, fall off the cliff this coming year?
I just like Father Time will say, hey, Tom, let me holler at your boy. Come holler at your boy right now. Yeah. Well, he's like, what you want? He's like, hey, this gonna be it.
He looks like 43 going on 23 to me. Especially in energy and commitment.
Well, I used to see some gray. I think he got it color.
Well, it's possible. I got it. Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
All right. There have been all kinds of reports about what happened to his hair. I don't know, but I don't care because I know he can play.
Oh, yeah. He ain't got nothing to do. He ain't got nothing to do. Ain't nothing happened to his arm.
No. Okay. And so far, so good. I'm knocking on wood. Nothing's happened to his body either.
I mean, he
got a little minor knee.
Yeah, but don't do that.
He's good.
Ain't nothing wrong with his knee. You know good when ain't nothing wrong with that man's knee.
There's nothing wrong.
He up there walking around in cutter.
That's what I told you that. He's good to go.
You good to go?
Yep. I got them winning it all next year, and I
give me the field in.
We'll get there. We got time.
Okay. Your day coming.
They may
you just feeling too good.
They got so many picks. They may just own the draft. You may sit back after the draft and say, "Look what they just did." They may be drafting good kids who can't even make the roster because they don't have any slots on the roster.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Okay. But no quarterback. They don't need a quarterback. They got the quarterback.
Oh, Skip better. He all on the tail. He all on the tail with Paul. Yeah. Yep. Sis-Goon Bow. Rah. Okay. Yep. Your day coming.
Well, you've been telling me that for 5 years.
Your day coming.
Tom Brady could tell us everything he does to stay healthy. Like, I want the full protocol. I want the meal plan. I want the beauty regimen because he looks better than he looked when he was 20, right?
He eat whatever.
He's eating clean. I understand he's eating well, but, like, so do we. He looks like he's going backwards in age. I eat well most of the time. I know you guys. I couldn't even get away with that. All right, we're talking about a different guy here. Is Joel Embiid getting a bit too full of himself as the MVP buzz starts to grow? More for him. That's next.
No mercy.